If you like what you're hearing, consider supporting us on Patreon. Click on the link in the description or go to patreon.com/backyardtrashtalk. Hello and welcome to Backyard Trash Talk. My name is Jacob Youngtran, and today I am joined by two lovely people. Would you guys like to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Josh. I run the channel Ace of Nations SL, and I'm the co-host of Backyard Trash Talk, Season 2, The Cartoon Chronicles.
Yes.
And our guest today here is, Laddi. Would you care to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Laddi. I don't know what else to say. Hi.
She's Laddi. Everyone sub to Laddi. Sub to Laddi.
Yeah.
Today we're joined by this lovely guest. Her name is Laddi, and she is an animator on YouTube. Do you have anything to say about that?
Go subscribe to my YouTube.
Being an animator is pretty cool. Animating's pretty cool.
It's fun.
I
like animating.
Yeah, I was on Omegle last night for like the first time ever. I've never done it. I've never done it before.
Oh, really?
Turns out Omegle chicks dig animators. So I mean, just a word of advice.
What?
Word of advice. Okay.
Yeah.
Today we ask the age-old question: what is the best day of the week? This is a pretty mega controversial topic, don't you think?
I believe it's Friday.
Friday?
You think it's
Friday
Friday?
is
Why
the
do you think
best.
it's Friday?
Friday is the
What's
best
your
day of the
reasoning?
week. Friday is the best day of the week just because I can believe Friday is the best day of the week, just like how Christmas Eve is better than Christmas Day. The vibes hit different.
Wait, but
The vibes are different. Christmas Eve is better than Christmas Day?
Yes.
I think that's
why I state that?
that's
What?
foolish
Take-
logic.
Expand upon this.
Because
Why?
I think Christmas Eve is similar to Friday because on Friday you're the whole day, if you have like school or any work, you're excited the whole time for the weekend and you can't wait to get there. That's because you're happy the whole day. The same thing goes for like Christmas Eve. You're excited the whole day.
Well,
for the sure purpose of just being, cheery.
Josh, I think that logic is flawed because by that logic, wouldn't Thursday be the best day because it's in anticipation to Friday? Because you're just excited the whole day thinking, tomorrow's going to be Friday. Like, oh yeah, this is...
Oh.
That's true. Thursday's the best day. That's confirmed.
So Thursday's just automatically the best day of the week because you're in anticipation for the day that you're going to be in anticipation for. I don't think that that's good logic at all. I think that's foolish because I don't even like Fridays because Fridays in high school is when you have all the tests and it's when it's a very mega grueling day. I have choir on Fridays, so I automatically hate it, and it's just... Yeah, and
Oh, wow.
one of the listeners, Dole Pilot, which if you're curious as to how you can listen to these podcasts live, join our Discord server, link in the bio. One of our listeners just said, "What about Wednesday? You'd just be excited for Thursday," and that poses an interesting. That poses an interesting point. And then,
But then what about Tuesday? Because then you could just be excited for Wednesday.
dude, what if just all the
you
days
have
of the
that
week?
logic-
All the days of the week are
What
the
if
best.
all the days are the best?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And
There we go.
I remember, this kind of reminds me of this one riddle that I heard one time. It was just like, or it's not really a riddle, it's more of like a paradox where it's like the judge sentences an execution on this one guy, and they say that he has to be executed on a day that's going to be a surprise to him, right? And but the reason why that could never ever happen is because let's say that they choose to execute him on a Friday, right? Let's say the days are between Monday and Friday. They choose to execute him on Friday. That would not be a surprise. So they can't do it on Friday because if he hadn't gotten executed on any of the days before, then it can't be Friday because then it wouldn't be a surprise because then he would know if he hadn't gotten executed Monday through Thursday, he would know that he's going to be executed on Friday. So he can't do Friday. Friday's out of the picture. So then it's Monday through Thursday, but then you can't do it on Thursday because you know that you can't do it on Friday and it wouldn't be a surprise on any of the other days. So it's just a mega paradox. It works like that for all the days of the week. It's just it's a mega paradox. I forget what it's called, but it had a fancy name.
That whole thing
Dang.
turned my brain to mashed potatoes.
You guys know any? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the
Some wrinkle brain moves.
Wrinkle brain will. I have this friend that I call Butters, and we joke around because we talk about his brain being smooth as butter. Because like they say that if you're smarter, you get more wrinkles in your brain, and so we make fun of him by saying his brain is smooth. But I don't know.
Smooth brain.
I got smooth brain. I'm a smooth brain. It's okay.
Oh yeah, we animators have smooth brain. Do you guys know any paradoxes? Any paradoxes? I don't know. That's kind of a weird, strange question to ask. But what's your favorite paradox? What's your favorite?
I don't have a favorite paradox, but I have a favorite tongue twister. Yeah.
Go ahead, shoot. Go
It's
shoot.
totally related.
Yeah.
So Irish wristwatch. Say that 10 times fast.
Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch.
wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch.
I'm not even gonna
Irish.
You have to say it fast.
That is
Yeah.
weird. That's weird.
Yeah, I love it. That's my favorite.
Crazy.
One that I discovered on my
Yeah.
own was okay. So there's this old kids show that I used to watch called Bubble Guppies when I was younger, and
I love Bubble Guppies. So my sister would watch it, so I'd watch it with her.
what me and my sister
Really
would do is we'd say Bubble Guppies like not 5 times fast. We would just say it fast like over and over again until like our tongues couldn't say it anymore. Like Bubble Guppies, Bubble Guppies, Bubble Guppies, Bubble Guppies, and it would just turn it just turns it turns into mush. I mean, try it.
Bubble Guppies, Bubble Guppies,
Bubble Guppies, Bubble
Bubble
Guppies.
Bubble Guppies, Bubble Guppies, Bubble Guppies, Bubble Guppies, Bubble Guppies, Bubble Bubble Guppies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that was
remember.
good.
I remember.
That's the whole podcast. We're just gonna say Bubble Guppies.
Yeah, an hour of Bubble Guppies.
Yeah. That's what everyone came here for.
Yeah. Someone asked me what my favorite paradox was, and on the spot, without hesitation, I said the Astley paradox, which is a funny, like, internet meme paradox. It's like, so Rick Astley says he's never going to give you up, and he's never going to let you down. But then if you ask him to give you a copy of the movie Up, he can't do it because he can never give you up. But in doing so, he lets you down.
What?
Whoa.
What?
So that's the Astley paradox. Boom. I don't...
But maybe he doesn't let you down cause he already made that promise that he'll never give you up. So why would you even ask him in the first place to give you up if you know that he's not going to give it to you? You're just asking for it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. that would be more like you letting him down because you force him into this weird paradox.
You're letting him down. Aw, poor Rick Astley. Why is everyone so mean to him?
What if...
I remember there was this, what's up, Jacob?
Oh, I was just going to say, what if Pinocchio says... Because, when Pinocchio lies, his nose grows, right? Mm-hmm. What if he says, my nose is going to grow right now? If he says that, right? If he says it out loud. Because if it doesn't grow, that means he lies. But then if it grows, because he lied, that means he was telling the truth. So...
Well, that's when Pinocchio explodes, because...
Whoa. Gee.
Yeah, oh, oops. Spoilers.
Spoilers for
I'm sorry.
the end of Pinocchio. He blows up.
Yeah.
Demolitions
Please
expert. Yeah, he's just...
Yeah.
Sorry, Josh. I didn't mean to cut you off. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say that, man, you made me forget, man.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You'll probably come back to me, like, in the middle of you guys are in one of your points.
Dude.
Do you have a paradox, Josh?
Nah, they make my brain work too much.
Yeah.
I feel it. We smooth brain.
We smooth brain. Dude, Laddi be like, so, do you have a favorite paradox? No, but I have a favorite animal.
I wanted to dodge the question because I know I'll just be sitting there trying to think of one. So I was like,
No,
tongue
but
twisters.
my favorite music song is blah blah blah. I personally think we went on a weird tangent, but I personally think the best day of the week is Saturday. Because Sundays,
Why is that, Jacob?
Sundays, I always have a bunch of chemistry homework due, and I have tennis early in the mornings. I play a lot of tennis, but I also hate that sport. So I don't like Sundays, and school days I have school, and Mondays suck because they're Mondays. So the only one left is a Saturday, because no one argues with a Saturday. No one dislikes Saturdays, right? I don't think
I could vibe with Saturday.
I don't think there's a single.
I got a concept. How
What?
come things start to become like things that you're passionate about start to become unfun the more you like have to do it? Like when you have to do it, it becomes unfun. But if you want to do it, it's fun.
So
Isn't
like
that burnout?
it's
Like for sports, for example, like I used to play baseball. I loved baseball, but then when I'd have to go to practice and I really wasn't feeling it, I'd be like, "Oh my god, baseball!"
Yeah, and it's the same with me and killing people. Like, it used to be super fun, and then people started hiring me as an assassin, and now it's like work. God. Jeez.
Sure. It's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's one thing that I think I
Like-
disagree with, like, that people say a lot of the time, where it's just like, get paid to do your hobbies, and then that'll be your job. That's what you should turn into, like, into your job. But it's just like, to be
Like,
honest,
if you
all
love
work
what you
is
do,
work.
You never work a day in your life.
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Like, eventually, you'll start to feel like work. It'll
Yeah.
be fun work, but it'll still be like, oh well.
Work is
have to
still
do
work.
it.
Work is still work. Like,
Yeah.
just
Like
deadlines
meeting a
in general.
deadline for a video. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate the name deadlines too. Deadlines suck, and the name
because
sucks.
then you die.
Yeah, Jeez, yeah. It's the deadline. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We went on a very weird off tangent thing. So today we're joined by Laddi, and she's an animator on YouTube, and she has this one video, and it's about phobias, and it's really cool, and you should check it out. But I believe, is that your most viewed video? It might be. I don't know.
I think it might be either that one or Laddie Explains Airports. Hold on. Let me see.
Is Laddi going to
did I
explain
get?
her YouTube channel? Laddi Explains Laddi. Ooh.
I really don't like my
Like,
most viewed
explain-
video.
It's the
What's
Laddi
your most viewed
paradox.
video?
It's basically it was very popular. Like a lot of other animators liked it because it was like a little joke thing. It was like a popular meme back in like 2019 where it was like the song. It was like the "Never mind, I'll find someone like you," and it was like James, and it showed all the other animators, and it was funny for like a day.
That was funny.
It was
not
funny
1,000
for
views.
it was funny for 2 seconds, and then
Oh shoot! It is my phobias video.
oh
and then,
dude,
like,
look at me.
And then it's Laddie Explains College. I'm like, huh.
So where's Laddi
Explain?
Explain Airports? Where's Laddi Explains
That's the
Airports?
third. It's the third. Third
Oh,
most
okay.
popular.
Wow,
I only got like 6 videos.
I know Laddi more than Laddi. Haha.
Haha, you right.
So yeah, we're gonna be talking about phobia. So we've arranged a game, and it's gonna be called One True Phobia and Another Phobia That Happens to Be a Lie. That's the name we're going with right now. It's a little bit not catchy, but it's we might do some branding later on. So here's one true phobia and another phobia that happens to be fake. Basically, the rules are I'm gonna list off 2 really, really weird phobias, one of which is an actual real thing, and the other one is something that I completely made up all on my own. So, any questions on the rules of this game? Any questions?
I mean, it sounds pretty straightforward. So I think.
So
I think
I
it-
just guess if it's. Oh, sorry. Can you explain it again?
So I'm gonna list off 2 phobias, and then we're gonna talk about them and see. We're gonna work out like the realisticness of the phobia, of like basically work out the kinks of like why that phobia would exist, or like talk about how stupid it is or whatever. But ultimately, we're gonna have to decide which phobia is one that I made up and which phobia is actually real. And basically, we're gonna see how good I am at lying. This is basically my lying exercise. This is what being an actor is all about. It's just lying.
Nice. Okay, let's do it.
It's lying to a famous YouTuber and your best friend. So that's what being an
Your
actor
best
is all
friend.
about.
Josh, you're the famous YouTuber, right?
Oh yeah, no cap.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay. So first up, oh shoot, my computer's all. Okay. First up, we got arachibutyrophobia, which is the fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth, and we got aethnotophobia, which is the fear of musicians.
Oh wow.
What's the
Those
name
bo-
of the first one?
All right. Okay, it's a lot of letters. It's arachibutyrophobia.
Huh. Okay.
You know what? The first one sounds fake, so I'm gonna go with the second one.
Arachibutyrophobia. You're gonna wait. So, but we haven't even discussed it. You're just jumping to conclusions like this is a
feel
freaking game show. This is real life, Josh. Get your head in the
No, 'cause
program.
I feel like Arachibuto whatever sounds fake, but knowing that, it would probably be the
Arachibutyrophobia.
real one.
Arachibutyrophobia.
You're right.
Sounds like a Harry Potter
And that's
spell.
phobia of peanut butter stuck to your mouth or to the roof of your
Yeah,
mouth.
peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth. Which I just want to say,
One's just a fear of musicians.
eighth not a phobia, the fear of musicians. I mean, I don't know
all
why
musicians in general.
I don't know why you just got to downplay the fear of musicians like that, because you know what? Millions of families suffer from eighth-not-a-phobia every year. Musicians are some devil human beings, because you know what they make
The name
compose
sounds like you're saying it's not a phobia.
no eighth it's no okay eighth no okay, and I'm not Mike Tyson, so that's not what it means at all. It's okay, so this is kind of a side note, but I think the name roof of the mouth is weird because, like, if you look at the roof of like a house, the roof is the thing at the top, but if you're in the inside,
that's true.
if you're in the inside, it's called a ceiling, not a roof. So they should call it the ceiling of your
It's the
mouth.
ceiling of your mouth.
All right, so yeah. Arachibutyrophobia, the fear of peanut butter sticking to the ceiling of your mouth. Which one? I mean,
I feel like that one sounds more real. I feel like if you're gonna hate musicians, might as well just hate actors and then hate all the things that do.
it doesn't say you hate
actors,
them.
Hate DJs.
It doesn't say you hate them.
well,
It says you're
phobia.
afraid of them.
Phobia.
Yeah.
You're afraid of musicians. Afraid of actors. Afraid of anyone that makes something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say the second one, the it's not a phobia is probably the fake one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are right. Good job. That's the one I made up. And
let's
for the
go.
record, it's not a phobia.
Josh.
It's not a phobia. It's eighth not a phobia, and I made up that name because of, you know, I don't know if either of you guys know like music terms, but there's a thing called an eighth note. It's like it's a super quick note,
Oh.
and so eighth
I didn't know
note
that
of
once.
phobia.
I know what you're
That's-
talking about.
Goodness, you guys.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah.
But it's not a phobia.
But I mean, let's talk the realistics bit though. Let's talk the realistics. Okay, so obviously for them to actually name a phobia, that means enough people are actually afraid of it. So how many people are afraid of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth? Like,
Maybe if you have like a really dry mouth, like
I mean, I'm
because
allergic
like
to peanut
dogs
butter.
can't. Oh.
So I
that's-
guess
so you're
I'm
just
just-
like,
That could be like maybe you're allergic to peanut butter, and like what if peanut butter gets stuck to the roof of your mouth?
well, then you got two
you just have
problems.
to.
I wouldn't have that much time left.
You got a
There
bunch
you
of problems. This guy is just one guy with a lot of peanut butter and a lot of problems. But like that
I feel
means.
like probably. What's up, Jacob?
Nah, sorry. I was just gonna go on a rant on how stupid that one is and how stupid you guys freaking figured it out because it was so fast, and I'm sad and
It's just too general.
that's yeah. It's not even the fact that it's like the fear of peanut butter. It's the fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth. So these people will just happily eat peanut butter. They'll be like, this is some good peanut butter. Nom, nom, nom. And then 5 minutes into their peanut butter snacking fest, then all of a sudden they just start crying and screaming. And they're like, oh my God, there's peanut butter in the roof of my mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
They have peanut butter in their mouth forever.
Yeah, and it's, how people say that if you swallow gum, it's going to be stuck to like your insides for 7 years.
Oh, oof, yeah.
People say that,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's not true, but I was told something different. I was told that if you swallowed gum, it would stick to the inside of your bowels and you wouldn't be able to poop.
Oh.
Like it would clog your pooping pipe, the poop pipe.
Oh, I mean, I thought the origin was
Dang.
just to stop kids from swallowing gum because I mean it's easy to choke on gum because it's very thick. It can get stuck. But I mean,
Yeah.
Dude, famous last words. This Lego toy says choking hazard for kids under 3, but I'm not a kid under 3, so nom. That's a
Did you ever believe the swallowing watermelon seeds would make a watermelon grow inside you?
I actually never heard that
Thing.
one growing up. No one ever told.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no
That
one.
was like a big thing for me. I would get so scared of swallowing watermelon seeds.
I never ate watermelons. I thought watermelons were gross, so I just never ate them. So that's probably why I never
Have
heard
you
it.
seen
Oh,
like
that's fair.
the 3D like the cartoon where like the kid turns into the watermelon?
Whoa, what?
It's
Yeah,
It's like this-
I have.
it's like this kid, he's at like school and he eats this watermelon and he slowly turns into a watermelon. And it's so funny because it's like the
Is
weird
that-
in-between phases.
Yeah.
Dude, that sounds like the plot to some campy horror movie. So, like, dude.
It was disturbing in a way.
Shoot, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about I was told growing up, because I didn't eat watermelon, so it's like we were subjected to like different folk. Well, they'd be called no, they'd be like myths. That we were subjected to like different myths. When I was growing up, I was told that if you stood too close to the TV, not that you would go blind, but that your eyes would go cross. Like if you stood too close to the TV, your eyes would cross.
Yeah. I feel like my mom told me something similar to that, but like it'd be like, don't sit too close to the TV. She just said it was bad for your eyes. So I was like, oh, well, okay. So I just didn't.
There's technically
Yeah,
no proof that it's bad for your eyes, though. Like, I mean, I don't. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know if this is a different thing, but I love coffee, and I've always loved coffee. Like since I was really, really little, coffee's great. But I was told I was never allowed to drink it because they said coffee stunts your growth. But I looked into it.
Is that true? It's like caffeine.
There's no
Is that-
proof. There's no proof that coffee stunts your growth. So my entire childhood was a lie, and
Well, how tall are you, Jacob?
I'm 5'9".
It
I don't know.
stunted.
No.
It stunted your growth. You could have been 6 foot.
You're 5'9"?
You could have been 6
Are you
foot.
making
but
fun
it's
of
all
me,
because you
Josh?
drank coffee.
I drank that one.
I never knew that. Wait, you're taller than me?
I mean,
You're oh, what?
whoa! What a
How tall are you,
what a
Josh?
mind frick!
I'm like 5'7.5".
Whoa! You're 5'7.5". Wait, Laddi, how tall are you?
I'm like 5'3".
Oh, okay. Whoa! You're
tiny.
5'3". No way!
Oh
I'm
man.
a small boy.
Oh goodness.
The first thing when I met Maz, the first thing he said to me was, "Wow, you're so short." I'm like, "Oh."
Wow,
you're
you're
so
short. Oh
Yeah,
god.
but when we met in person, because we hugged, and then he was like, "You're so tiny." I'm like, yeah.
when I was on Omegle last night plugging my YouTube channel, I was doing it with my friend Riley. He's like my neighbor across the street. He's like your typical like F-boy kind of guy. And we were hanging out and we're on Omegle. The first reaction of almost every single like girl that we saw, they were like, "Whoa, kid in the brown hoodie, you're hot." Guess who was the kid in the
that-
brown hoodie?
You or
Not me.
Your friend.
Oh god. Yeah, it wasn't me, and it was very very embarrassing. Well, not really embarrassing, but more just sad because it was just like people would join the call and they'd be like, "Whoa, that kid in the brown hoodie's so hot," and then I'd just be sitting there solving my Rubik's cube. So
maybe it's
the way I get
a
it-
Rubik's cube.
no, he was just sitting there too. He was just sitting there watching me. But it's like the way I got around that was because they would notice that I was just like sitting there and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, he's cute too." The kid in the black hoodie, which was me. Oh, he's cute too, and then I'd just be like, "Oh no, I'm gay, so I don't even care. I'm
yeah.
not gay, but I'm not, it's just it's fine. It's fine."
I kind of feel that I'm not like, I guess society standards like the most attractive person, but like my like friends are. So whenever like my friends would always like whenever we would meet like a dude friend, they would always like they'd have a crush on my friend and then they'd try to like get with my friend through me, and I'm like, ugh.
Oh,
okay.
oh god.
Oh man.
Hates to be that,
Yeah.
sucks to be that guy, man.
It really does.
Oh, jeez, I am sorry to hear that. That's
I
a
don't-
little
I don't
funny,
care.
but
I
it's
think it's kind of funny
Yeah.
thinking back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Another this is kind of off topic, but like another thing that my parents used to tell me was, or not my parents, but my grandma used to tell me was, if I let a dog lick my face, then my eyeballs would fall out, which
Whoa, what?
terrified
I've never
me.
heard that.
Yeah, I think it was something that she just said. But okay, I talked to my mom about it because I was like, "Is it true that this happens?" And she was like, "What? No. What do you think?" And then I'd be like, "What? Then what did she mean by that?" Because my grandma's not really one to make stuff up like that. She's the one to like give wisdom, not warn me about my potential eyes falling out like freaking golf balls. So I was like, "What could she mean by that?"
The nasty slobber all over your face.
It'll be like after she tells you that, your dog will lick your face and be like, "No!"
Apparently, oh shoot, Craig. Oh
It's
Jesus.
okay. I'm still recording.
Yeah, we're good. Okay. Another thing is like, freaking, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it originated from like allegedly originated because like if a dog like licks your face and it gets in your eye, then it can like cause an infection and it can get your eyes to be like super duper infected to the point where they can be removed. So that's I think where that originated from, but still that terrified me because I own like at that time that she was like 2 years old, I owned like a 2-year-old pupper, and I was afraid I wouldn't be allowed to cuddle with her anymore because she would always lick me on the cheek, and it scared me. But I don't know how we started talking about my childhood traumas with my eyes falling out. Let's get to the phobias. Okay.
Natural conversation.
These ones. All right. So we got nomophobia, which is the fear of not having a phone, and and
not the fear of gnomes. Dang.
No, I know it's spelled with an M, not a G.
Dang. Okay.
And there's sit-on globophobia, which is the fear of globes.
Like just like a globe, like the ones you spin.
Yes, like in a classroom. The fear of globes, and nomophobia, which is the fear of not having a phone.
Oh, it's definitely the globe one's fake.
Yeah,
I'm a flat earther. I don't believe in globes.
Saying it out, I was looking at them and I was thinking, yeah, this is funny because all of these sound completely ridiculous.
Well, because you have a very valid one, which is like that's the fear of not having your phone, right? I feel like so many people have that, but against the globe one.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the globe one.
Goodness. Okay. So, okay.
There's also this isn't like a phobia, like I don't have a name for it, but like people like looking through your phone even though there's like nothing there.
Oh,
it's just like a panic feeling because like there's nothing there, but you're afraid that they're just gonna like out of the blue find something. Like, why are you looking through it?
That's very valid, yeah.
Dude, preach, because like I'm like, okay, so sometimes like when like you're sick and you have to call into the school and say, hey, I can't go to class because I'm sick or whatever. I don't know why, but every time I do that, I'm nervous. Like, and it's the stupidest thing. Like,
believe me, like that's what
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm like scared of. But it's like it's a stupid thing to be scared of because like the teacher, if they didn't believe me, like they were gonna come to my house and stick a thermometer up my ass to see if I'm actually sick. Like, no, of course they wouldn't do. Of course they wouldn't do that. So I don't know why I'm afraid of it. And so like before I make the call, I'm always just like, okay, so this is what I need to say to make it sound like as valid as possible. Which I don't even know why I'm doing that, like, because even if she did come to my house and stick a thermometer up my ass to see if I'm sick, that wouldn't be an issue because I actually am sick, so I don't know why I'm afraid of that happening. And so I'm sick. I'm supposed to be relaxing and I'm supposed to be like not doing anything, but here I am rehearsing my goddamn lines to talk to this teacher about why I'm sick, and I'm afraid of them not believing me for some reason, and Jesus, there should be a fear for that.
I feel that.
Calling in.
No, I feel that. I feel that.
Calling in sick fear.
Is that like that imposter phobia, whatever? The fear of like people think that you're being fake about something. What's that phobia about?
Oh, I've never heard of that before. I've never heard of that
like
before.
It's an actual thing.
Actually, let's look it up. Let's look at fear of
imposter syndrome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like
really?
Yeah, it's when their fear of being exposed as a fraud.
Dude, everyone's getting imposter syndrome with Among Us because everyone's just like, no, I'm telling the truth. No.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That's interesting, actually. I didn't know that. Yeah, you learn something new every day. Would you look at that?
Yep. Would you look at that?
Okay. So next we have vestophobia, which is the fear of clothes, and abutophobia, which is the fear of pirates.
What did you say? Abutophobia.
Abutophobia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Is it aboutophobia or a boat? I don't know.
Oh wait. So the fear of pirates, I feel like that's valid. Like pirates could be spooky though.
Listening to
Pirates
context clues, you said, "Is that how you pronounce it?" Probably that you're looking something. That would mean that the vestophobia is fake because you didn't question about how pronouncing that.
You know what?
If it was like the fear of not wearing clothes, that probably is a real phobia. But then I'd believe it. I'd believe it.
But the fear of the fear of just having clothes in general.
Clothes.
Oh my god, get these things off me! I mean, that probably has something to do with like claustrophobia, maybe, because they're just like, oh my god, this space is too tight around me. Oh my god, this jacket. Well, you know what? I was having imposter syndrome earlier, but I don't because guess what? You guys are wrong. Vestophobia is the real one.
Really?
Vestophobia is the real one, and abutophobia is the fear of pirates is the fake one. Boom! I tricked you. Fooled ya. Dude, mind frick.
That was a good
crazy.
one. That was a good
Mind
one.
frick.
Why are people afraid of clothes?
I mean,
wait.
Do they just want to be nude always? Like,
I get that there's some people that don't care about clothes, like they don't give a crap about fashion, and they'll go out to the supermarket wearing a clown costume. Which I mean, I'm one of those people. I really couldn't care less about what I wear, but I'm not afraid of clothes. Like I'm not going to open my closet.
Afraid of wearing clothes or afraid of just clothes coming to life in secret revenge?
It's definitely wearing clothes.
Them.
I don't know, but can you imagine? It's just like, Daddy, can you close my closet? Oh, honey, there's no monster in there. Dad, I'm not afraid of the monster. I'm afraid of the clothes.
There's clothes in my closet. Yes, there are. Say that.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay.
That's
so
good.
next we have somnophobia, which is the fear of sleep, and we have whitlophobia, which is the fear of splinters.
Oh.
Somnophobia.
Mine,
the fear of sleep.
I have the fear of splinters. I feel that.
Really?
I hate
like,
splinters.
Yeah. Splinters are the worst.
Whenever I would get a splinter, my mom would have to get tweezers to pull it out because we had hardwood flooring, and I would get them in my because it was really old flooring, so I would get splinters in my feet quite a bit, and so my mom would have to get tweezers to pull them out, and I hated it so much. So now whenever I get a splinter, I'm like, oh. So I get really cautious around wood things.
Well,
the worst
it
splinters
sounds
are the ones you have to dig for.
Laddie, it sounds like you might have another third phobia that I'm going to curb into this one. So you already know about the somnophobia and the whitlophobia, the fear of splinters. But to curb another one, we have xylophobia, which is the fear of licking wood.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, it's
Licking
also just
wood.
a texture thing. I don't want to ever lick do you know paper towels? Just the thought of licking a paper towel, just the bumpy texture in your tongue.
Wait,
that makes me cringe real bad.
Laddie, how do you eat popsicles? Because popsicles have popsicle sticks.
Popsicles are good.
Popsicle sticks are made of wood.
But I don't eat the wood. I don't lick the wood. After the popsicle stick is done, I throw the wood away.
But you gotta, goodness. So which one was the fake one from earlier?
Okay,
no, I'm not gonna tell you which one's the fake one. I'm just giving you these three, and you guys have to guess. So there's whitlophobia, the fear of splinters.
Out of the three?
Xylophobia, the fear of licking wood, and somnophobia, the fear of sleep.
I feel like xylophobia is real because you threw that one in there.
Fear of sleep is a valid one too, though. I feel like they could both be valid fears.
Fear of sleep,
yeah, definitely.
That's like an oxymoron because it's like you lose sleep over things you're afraid of. It's like I can't sleep because I'm afraid of the sleep.
I guess that's true.
I could see fear of sleep because you're afraid of ending up that you're gonna have a nightmare. But also sleep is
that would be.
What if you fall asleep and you have a really good dream?
Been afraid? Yeah, what if people are afraid of dying in their sleep? Maybe that's why they don't want to sleep.
Well, I feel that sounds like an external
the most peaceful
issue.
Way to go.
That sounds like an entire external issue because if I were to choose how to die, it would be to die in my sleep. That's what I would. That's what I would want.
I don't know.
Because you don't really have to.
I don't have a fear of sleep, but
what's up?
I hate sleeping. Sleeping is boring.
Yeah. if you
Yeah.
think about it, one day you're either gonna fall asleep and never wake up, or wake up and never go back to sleep. One day. Boom.
Yep.
Mind frick.
Dang.
What?
Dang, you're right.
Mind frick.
Yeah, I see that.
All right, so I'll make it easier. Only one of those was fake. So
Oh,
just-
so
Okay.
and the fear of licking wood was the third one?
they're all curved together. So it could be any three of those.
Is the fear of licking wood the fake one?
Oh, I also
I'm
didn't.
lost. I don't know.
I didn't fully expand on the fear of licking wood. Not only is it the fear of licking wood, but it's also the fear of running wood against your teeth.
Ooh, that sounds
That
unpleasant.
doesn't sound fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, okay. All jokes aside, imagine how much it would hurt to run a nail file across your teeth. Like, ugh.
Well, I actually had my teeth filed down, not a nail file, like an actual, but you know, like those little bumps you get on your teeth, like
Yeah.
when you get like your new adult teeth or whatever. I had just gotten my braces off, and I still had those little bumps, and my orthodontist was like, "You want me to file those down? Cause like they'll go down eventually, but at the rate you're going, they're not gonna go down until you're in your like late 30s." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, then just file those down."
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man. So probably one of the worst feelings that, like, I mean, in my personal opinion, like biting down onto like a popsicle and it's so cold and it's like you feel like a chill throughout your whole body.
Dude,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
immune to
yeah.
that. I'm totally immune to that. I got some strong teeth. I can chew on ice. I can chew on popsicles. I can chew on ice cream. I can bite the god of coldness himself. I don't know if there is a god of coldness, but if there was one, I could bite him and my teeth would be fine. The only thing I'd have to
Jack
worry about is
Frost.
them getting chipped.
Yeah, it's not a big problem for me either. Like, I've bitten into ice cream, and like my friend was watching me, and they were like, "How'd you do that?" And I'm like, "What? Ice creave?" But sometimes,
Bro, you just got
like,
weak
I think,
teeth.
Dude, yeah, it was like gums. It's like the gums, right? But like sometimes if I've just had a warm thing and then I have a cold thing, that's when it hurts, and I'm like, "Oof, ouchie."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like the change between.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I've never understood, because I was watching the X-Men movies recently, and there's this one dude who like has the ability to turn into ice, and I was just like, but if like someone throws a flamethrower at you and you turn into ice to like counter that, wouldn't that just hurt like 10 times more? Because you'd go from cold ice to melty flamethrower a lot
Yeah.
faster than just burning. But this is a really weird side tangent. Okay.
It's interesting.
Yeah. Next one, we got Hippopotamonstrossus quipedaliophobia.
Did we
Oh,
ever
did you ever
figure
figure
out
it
which
out?
one was the
Shoot.
fake one? I don't think so. My guess was the
Oh,
fear of the wood, but then you got all specific, being also with the wood against your teeth. So now maybe it's the fear of sleep. I don't know.
I'm lost. I don't know.
What do you say, Josh?
I don't know.
You're just lost?
I'm lost.
My
Okay,
guess is
so
the
I
fear of
guess-
sleep.
Okay, well, it's wrong, because it's the fear of it's the widlophobia. The widlophobia is
The
the
one
fake
with
one.
the splinters.
Yeah, fear of splinters, which is weird, because out of all of those, that
Dang.
sounds like the most realistic one, right?
That's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking, I don't
Yeah.
want splinters.
Yeah, people just don't like splinters. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we got Hippopotamonstrossus quipedaliophobia, which is
Whoa.
the fear of long words.
What is...
Oh, yeah.
The fear of
Okay.
long words. Okay, and then we
I know
have
that's a ruin.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ! You guys are. And then we have phobia, which is the fear of vowels.
I love how you did that. The fear of vowels is fake.
Okay, that one's obvious. Yeah.
Yeah,
That one-
I knew the fear of long words was a thing because of the whole like, oh, haha, it's ironic because the word is long, but it's the fear of
Imagine if the fear of long words was like super short.
Oh my
That-
goodness, yeah.
I mean, that would be great. Actually, that would be complete. I'm sure people would like that. It's like the same principle as to how the word lisp has an S in it. It's just like they're mocking you at that
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
It really is. That's
I've got a lisp. saying it's kind of
Yeah.
redundant at that point because saying the word lisp you would show people your lisp. I don't know.
That's like the old Vine where the guy's like, I can't say Rice Krispies tweets, I have a lisp. Do you guys want a blue bar?
that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
All right, so that was a freebie round for you guys. Jeez, you're welcome. Let's see what else we what else we got. We got icastrophobia. Oh wait, how freaking icastrophobia, which is the fear of the number 23, and preslophobia, which is preslophobia, which is the fear of your girlfriend's father.
I feel like that one's a thing. That one's gotta be a thing.
Yeah, I feel like that's real. I just feel like that's not the name of it, though.
I've been afraid of my friends' fathers, and they're just my friends.
Dude, I'm afraid of my own father, for Christ's sake. Fathers are scary people, man. So,
what was the first one? The fear of the number 23?
Yeah, icastrophobia.
Well, it must be a rough year for them when they turn 23.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
No, it's because, like, the... No, the number 23... the number 23 has a whole enigma surrounding it. Like, I don't know. It pops up in a lot of, like historic moments, and it's, like... It's just considered to be, like, a universal bad number. Like, let's see. 9/11, for instance. 9/11 happened on 9/11/2001. 9 plus 11 plus 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1. Add up all the digits, it's 23.
Wow.
And 9/11 happened at the World Trade Centers. W is the 23rd letter of the alphabet, and T, or the WTC, World Trade Center, T is the 20th letter, and the C is the 3rd letter, so 20 plus 3, that's 23.
Wow.
What?
The Titanic sank at 8:15 a.m. 8 plus 15, 23.
Holy crap.
Look at your keyboard right now. Okay, so a W consists of 2 pointing down and 3 pointing up, 23. W is the 23rd letter of the alphabet, and if you look at your keyboard, what two numbers are above the letter W?
2 and 3. That's
2 and 3. Yeah.
Dang.
So stuff like there's a lot more examples. I'm actually working on a video. I'm working on a video surrounding that enigma, but it's a broad thing.
Wow.
I think Jim Carrey made a movie about it. I think it was called The Number 23. But basically,
Jim Carrey's awesome.
Yeah. But it's such a strong enigma that it literally has an entire religion around it. So.
Dang.
Religion
about not against the 23.
It's like, hang on, I'll look it up. Freaking number 23.
Wow. The more you know.
The more you know, for sure.
Okay, I don't know. I'll get the details about it. It exists. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
You prove me. I mean,
it's real.
All that evidence.
Okay, so what do you guys say? What do you say?
Wow. What was the other one again? The fear of people's dads.
The fear of your girlfriend's dad.
Girlfriend's dad.
Which that one's pretty obvious.
I feel like that's fake.
The 23 one is the real one. Yeah, you like gave all of this like backstory to the number 23.
Yeah,
that's how he throws us off.
I just kind of give you that entire. I just went through like this whole 5 minutes explaining on how the number 23 one is real. So
if you didn't do that, I would have gotten it wrong. I would have been like number 23. That's stupid.
Oh wow. So all right then. Geez, you're welcome. I guess you're welcome again.
Thank you. I learned. That was really interesting. That was really cool. I didn't know about the 23.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty freaky. It's a pretty freaky enigma.
Now I'm afraid of the number 23.
Yeah, we all got icastrophobia. We all got it now.
We all got it. We all have it. Thanks, podcast. Right. You've given me
a new fear.
New fear.
Okay, so next we have. Okay, all right, so we got saxophobia, which is the fear of saxophones, and ephobophobia, which is the fear of teenagers.
Teenagers scared the living out of me.
Dude, teenagers do be scary though. No, I never heard that before.
Oh, there's a whole song about
am I uncultured? Am I uncultured here?
Yes.
Oh goodness. I mean, I mean, they're not wrong. Teenagers are scary. Teenagers are mean to me. Teenagers think that my friend is hot and I'm just meh. So I tell them I'm gay, but I'm not. And
Yeah.
so,
Oh man.
I
And
feel
then we
like
got
the fear of teenagers is just because there's a song about it.
I mean, like, because probably after that, because they probably
But do
got
they-
bullied back when they
do they
whoever
say
made
it?
up that
Do they
phobia.
say that phobia in the song? Do they say the name of the phobia?
Oh, I guess not. It's just called Teenagers by My Chemical Romance. So, I don't know.
Ah. So
Oh,
maybe
so-
not.
yeah, it's up in the air at this point, and someone's got to catch it. So someone catch it. Someone grab it out of the air and just
So
tell it if it's real or
so
fake.
is the fear of teenagers and the fear of what?
I mean, it's called saxophobia. I'd like you to try to figure that one out.
Saxophones?
Yeah.
How are you afraid of saxophones? Is nice.
Well,
Yeah.
how are you afraid
I
of
like-
freaking peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth? I mean, it's just
you like jazz?
you like
you
like jazz. Yeah.
Josh, what do you think? What do you think, Josh? I've been answering all these too much.
Uh,
I don't want to take the.
Because half of them they make my brain hurt, so I
Yeah.
don't really. I mean, it was the saxophobia is the fear. What?
Saxophone.
Are you? Are you? I don't know if you're joking or not.
What? Wait, I thought my brain. Wait, so the saxophobia is the fear of saxophone? I thought you said it was something else.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no, saxophobia. It's the fear of pianos, Josh. Saxophobia.
Sass. in
Well,
here.
if that's the case, then probably I'd probably say the teenager phobia because the saxophobia just I feel like it's always got to be like the double the ones that you think is fake is the one that's real. That's what the logic I've been using. Unless it's
Okay,
obvious.
so that's what Josh thinks. I think saxophobia is fake.
Okay, so we got an even split here. We got the two
Yeah.
teammates are against each other now. They're head on.
Is
right.
1v1 now.
Well, I'd like to say, I'm sorry, but Laddi, you are absolutely correct because you are right. Saxophobia was the fake one. So I'm sorry, Josh.
Thank you, My Chemical Romance.
Oh wow.
Yeah, dude, you got my Chemical Romance to thank for that answer. Good job.
Wow.
Thank
Okay.
you. I'm sorry, Josh.
I've definitely heard My Chemical Romance before, but I can't even think of a single song by them. But
I
know a few of their
Black
songs.
Parade. That's probably like their most popular one. The
Oh.
When I was a young boy. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing it.
oh, I have heard that before.
yeah,
I have heard that.
That one's
All
like
right.
their most popular one.
Okay.
I think my dad's got like a CD of theirs.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up, all right, what do we got? All right, so next up we got chronometrophobia, which is the fear of clocks,
Okay.
and we have samarophobia, which is the fear of TV static.
Ooh. These
This
are
one's
both
hard.
good.
That's TV static can be pretty like
Yeah. These are-
intimidating.
I like both
Like,
of these.
in a dark room.
All right, so it's hard. It's
like-
a hard one.
Cause like clocks, like and like especially if they tick really loudly, that could get like really loud by nerves
Or like
sometimes.
a grandfather clock in
Yeah.
a dark mansion.
Yeah. Ooh, spooky. And then
Man.
and then TV static used to scare me as a kid. Like I would get scared. I was like, oh, turn it off.
Oh god, it's all
yeah.
these white things on the screen. Oh god, they're
remember-
swirling.
Yeah, it was so
I had
loud
this-
too.
Yeah. I had this old TV, and every time I would go to like power up my PS2, I would right before like I turn on my TV first, it would just like this blaring TV static and it would scare the crap out of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
That noise that it's blaring is called white noise, and some people actually fall asleep to that.
Yeah,
Which
I can't. That's spooky me. That spooks
yeah,
me.
it's spooky. So, what do you guys think? We got chronometrophobia, the fear of clocks, and samarophobia, the fear of TV static.
I like them both. I feel like they're both valid.
Yeah.
Even if they're not
I
a real
think-
phobia.
Yeah, I think I feel like the fear of TV. No, I feel like. Oh, why is this so hard?
Right? Yeah.
I feel like
I'm
I
good
feel
at
like
this. I'm good at my job.
The fear of the static. I feel like that has another name. I feel like samarophobia isn't the actual name of it. Or is that completely wrong?
I wouldn't know, so.
All right, so what's the verdict? What's the verdict?
I'm gonna go with the fear of clocks. I'm gonna go with fear of clocks as the fake one. I have to stick to an answer. I'm just gonna stick to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go with Laddi.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
So you guys are both going chronometrophobia is the fear of clocks is the fake one.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're absolutely sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Not
Well,
really,
you sure?
I'm not sure,
You gotta
but I'm
say
sticking
that,
with it.
make
I'm
it a
committing.
second guess.
You gotta commit it.
I'm sorry. All right.
Committing.
All right. I'm sorry, but you guys got it wrong. Samarophobia is the fear of TV static, and I'm really proud of that one because I came up with the name from there's this horror movie called The Ring, and I don't know if you guys have heard of it.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
The Ring is about this creepy girl who crawls out of TVs and she kills you, right? Her name is Samara. And so I got it from that. Fear TV static.
You told me that earlier, and I completely forgot.
I did tell you about that
Nice.
earlier. And here's a fun fact. The girl that played Samara in The Ring, the girl that played that creepy girl who crawls out of the TVs, is the same girl who voiced Lilo in Lilo and Stitch.
Wow. Dang.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't
that's
know
some
That's
broad
cool.
acting there. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like the
Man.
range some actors can have.
It should be real phobia because I'm afraid of it.
I'm sure it is a real phobia. I just didn't do my full research. I'm sure it exists.
Oh yeah. Well, if,
Like,
even
Oh,
if
yeah,
not,
definitely.
Well,
it's
I mean,
still a valid
like,
fear.
that one that I did earlier of the fear of globes, sit on globophobia, that is an actual real fear, but it's not the fear of globes.
Really?
It's get this. It's the fear of cotton balls. Sit on globophobia.
What?
Huh.
And Michael Jackson actually had that phobia, allegedly. He had sit on
Wow.
globophobia.
Fear of cotton balls.
That's interesting.
I don't know how you can be afraid of cotton balls. They look like snowballs to me, but like,
Yeah.
who knows? I mean,
Maybe
you might be
maybe
afraid
it's
of
a texture thing.
Oh.
yeah.
Well, I told you earlier, Jacob, there's a way of understanding fears and like not having them. Like understanding the fear of balloons.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing where it's like it could pop at any second and it's just yeah.
Oh yeah, and speaking of that, the side to like sit on globophobia is just called globophobia, and that's not even the fear of globes, that's the fear of balloons, like you were talking about, which both of the names are stupid. Sit on globophobia, you'd expect to be the fear of sitting on a globe, but no, it's the fear of cotton balls. And globophobia is the fear of yeah. Okay,
I have
so
some friends who are afraid of balloons, like especially when they pop. Like I have some friends who like hate that.
oh yeah. I had this one friend
Yeah.
in when I was younger, she was afraid of butterflies, which I mean,
I mean, I kind of feel that.
yeah.
I just don't like flying things. I don't want them to touch me, and I also don't want them to touch me because I know that like if a butterfly butterflies are not allowed to like touch the oils of human skin because that'll like mess with their like I don't know. I learned something like that at a botanical garden I went to.
You can't, you can't touch the wings of a butterfly.
Episode of SpongeBob that traumatized millions of children with the butterfly.
You
Yeah.
can't. Well, I never watched SpongeBob, so I don't know what you're talking about, but I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Your fingers can't touch the butterfly wing because it'll like break down their wings and the oil. I don't know.
And that's like
I know what you're talking
that
about.
just kind of contributed to my fear of butterflies because I'm like I'm afraid of them because I don't want them to touch me for their sake, but also don't touch me, please.
So basically, you're not afraid of them; you're afraid of yourself for them.
Yes.
No, don't touch me. Save yourself.
Yeah.
Okay,
But,
so we
but
got.
Also, I'm afraid of flying things in general, so I'm just like, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want them touching me in general.
You don't want. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair.
Planes are fine. It's just a plane, but like bugs. Bleh.
Ugh. All right.
I feel like with planes. What's up, Jacob?
No, I was just gonna go on to the next thing, but please do go on.
Okay. I was gonna say like with planes, like yeah, they're like the safest way of travel, but then there's like always the slim chance that something's gonna go wrong
Yeah, I feel
because
that.
it's like
Okay, so
I went on an airplane after watching Final Destination 1, and that was a bad idea.
yeah.
oh
Yeah.
man.
I was really scared at my first flight over to VidCon.
Oh god.
But then the rest of it was fine. I was like, oh, I made it. It's fine.
I'm fine in a plane, like the takeoff, the landing, it's all fine, but it's just like in the back of my mind, I feel like we're not supposed to be in the air right now. Like I feel like humans weren't ever meant to fly. Like, so I feel like something's always just gonna go wrong. Like I'm fine. I'm not like afraid of or anything. Like I really enjoy flying, but it's just like I feel like we weren't meant to. I feel like it was. I don't know.
Yeah.
Before you move on to your next thing, when I was flying back from Cancun last November, they had screens there, and one of the movies that you could watch was Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Watching Star Wars while the plane is taking off is a completely different way, with like the way like the ships are flying around while you're taking off on a plane. It's like,
oh, dude, that sounds awesome.
That sounds cool.
Crazy.
That sounds really cool.
What I would do when I was younger is
so
I would go on a
crazy.
swing set and I would close my eyes and imagine I was in a Star Wars ship. Because like on a swing set, man, the imagination of a little boy, it's a golden thing. Yeah.
It's great. We love to see it.
All right. So the last one, it's a curveball. It's going to contain 3 phobias. We got
Okay.
So we got swenophobia, which is the fear of barbers. All right, so we got the fear of barbers. We have locophobia, which is the fear of childbirth, and then we have venustrophobia, which is the fear of beautiful women.
Before you consider, I think swenophobia is the fake one. You know why?
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 You thought you could trick us, Sweeney Todd.
Oh.
So you said swenophobia, indicating Sweeney Todd, because I remember I had to sing a song about him in choir in 7th grade.
That's a good observation. For those who don't know,
what was that one? The fear of
barbers.
Barbers.
Oh.
And Sweeney Todd he was a barber that would kill people with the equipment.
Ooh. Dang, Josh with that investigation skill.
Yeah, that was a pretty good investigation. But
the one time my brain isn't mashed potatoes this whole video.
the one time you're not smooth brain. You're not smooth brain. All right. But the thing is, I'm not going to tell you how many of them are fake and how many of them are real. There could be 2 fake ones and there could be 2 real ones.
Oh, ooh, that's good. Okay, so we know the Sweeney Todd one's fake. Also, were we all in choir in middle school? I mean, I know some of you all are still in middle school, but I was also in choir in middle school.
I don't think. Yeah.
Nice.
I
Anyway.
don't think I did choir in middle school. I don't think my middle school had a
okay.
choir.
We all did choir at some point, though, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
We're the choir boys.
Dude, we be sounding like angels, though.
We do, though. We really do. So what was the other 2? Sorry, the fear of childbirth and the fear of...
Locophobia, the fear of childbirth, and venustrophobia, the fear of beautiful women.
I feel like I've heard venustrophobia before.
I feel like the beautiful woman one is very valid. It's not a valid fear, but I feel like it's like a fear that I've heard people have. But like, you shouldn't be afraid of someone just because they're pretty.
Well, I kind of understand that. Like another thing, I feel like I have an understanding of that because it's like you might see them, and in your mind you might just be like,
Oh yeah, that's
or
fair.
something like that.
Well, what if it's like the
I
thing
feel like-
where like, let's say I see like this cute girl and I'm afraid to go up and talk to her. Does that count as venustrophobia?
I feel like that's more like social anxiety.
Oh yeah, nah, that's true. That's true.
But I don't know.
All right. So what's the verdict? What's the verdict? Which ones are fake and which ones are real?
I like them all. Well, I mean, I like them both.
We know, since we already know that the swenophobia is the fake. I think that the what was the
The
other
other
one?
2
The one
could
that
be real, because it doesn't have to be 2 or fake.
Venustrophobia.
But also-
Yeah.
But also, it could be throwing me off. So, I don't
man, this one's tricky.
Save the last round. for the-
Childbirth sounds valid. Like, I'm scared of having kids because I don't want to go through childbirth. But
Yeah.
but then also the fear of beautiful women feels like a fear that people have, but I don't know if
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, we got a verdict.
Maybe the other 2 are real. Maybe.
So that are you going with that?
Well,
You gonna stick? You gonna commit to an answer?
That's what That's
I
what
feel
I'm
like-
going with, but Josh can have his own answer.
Okay.
I feel like the fear of childbirth was fake as well.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
what if I
Josh's
told-
answer, that's my answer.
So
My
What if
answer
I
is
told
that
you
both of them
guys-
are real.
What if I told you guys that Sweeney phobia is real?
what?
No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I made it up.
That was good.
I'm just joking. You guys, yeah, you guys totally got me. I did base that name off Sweeney Todd, the demon barber
That's so
of.
good. I wouldn't have
yeah.
gotten that because I haven't seen Sweeney Todd, but I do want to.
I've never seen Sweeney Todd, but I just remember it's like been like told like that story.
Yeah.
And then Venustraphobia and the fear of beautiful women and Lachiophobia, the fear of childbirth. Laddie was right. Those one are both real.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those are both. I'm sorry, Josh. But looks like Laddie is going home with the trophy, which I don't have a trophy, but I'm just.
trophy. It's okay. I'll
Yeah.
split the trophy with Josh because he got the Sweeney Todd one.
Oh wow.
I'll
You
just,
get the half of the
like,
trophy.
Lottie.
Yeah.
I'll just email you a picture of a trophy, and then you can like crop it or whatever.
Sounds good. Yes, please.
Cool.
It was fun.
But I think it's funny that you guys just knew that the other two were real because of the ridiculousness of the fake ones. But like the fear of childbirth, like it's like you're giving birth to your child and you're just like, and they're just like, don't worry, it's not going to be that bad. And you're just like, no, it doesn't hurt. I'm just scared.
Yeah.
What if I give birth to the Antichrist? Oh my god. And what was the other one? Venustraphobia, fear of beautiful. We already discussed that one, but
Yeah.
I cannot believe you guys caught on to the Sweenephobia one because I didn't. I thought that one would slide right under your
That
noses.
was all Josh. That was really good.
Yeah.
I so you said Sweenephobia and you said fear of barbers, and I remember that song I just sang in 7th grade, and I was like, oh, well,
Yeah?
Sweeney Todd.
Well,
Sweeney
Terrible
Todd.
Sweeney Todd.
I'm very impressed with your guys's ability to detect how the lies. So I guess I'm not that great of a liar
Maybe
after
we're
all.
not smooth brain after all, Josh.
Maybe we are.
Dude, y'all got
we're
wrinkly
brain.
brains, man.
Somewhere in the far, far back, there's a big
Somewhere
brain.
we have at least one wrinkle. Up
Y'all
there.
got some wrinkly brains. So either you guys are actually pretty good at picking up these context clues, because I feel like as the game went on, you started to notice my tactics with how I named the fake ones.
Definitely.
I don't know. I didn't.
Oh, okay, cool. But either you guys are either that or I'm just really, really bad at lying. But
Nah,
I mean,
I think a lot of your phobias were really good. Like I wouldn't have guessed. Like we were stumped on a number of them. Like we got some of them wrong. I think it was like equal. Like I think it could have been anyone's game, and I think it was fun.
Definitely.
a lot of mine were stupid though. Like the phobia is the fear of vowels.
That one's so good.
And freaking
my favorite.
saxophobia as the fear of saxophones. Oh god.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, that was
Most phobias never have the same name of what it is. It's always
yeah. I mean, some of them do have like a correlation, like ballistophobia is the fear of getting shot, like bullets, ballistophobia.
Oh wow.
And virginity phobia is the fear of getting raped. So it's like they do have like correlations. I don't know why I know so much about phobias.
It's cool. You'd be really good at trivia.
Yeah. I'd be good at phobia trivia. Oh, that's what we
Phobia
should have
trivia.
called this.
Phobia trivia. That's the name. It's phobia trivia.
All right, yeah. Phobia trivia with Laddie and Smooth Brain Jacob and Smooth Brain Josh.
We're all the smooth brains here.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I think that's about it for this episode. That wraps it up. But that
It was
was
good.
Alrighty.
it was good.
It's a
It
fun
was
one.
so
Yay.
yeah.
Awesome.
Do you guys have any final words you'd like to say to the world? Would you like to say anything to the world?
Be safe. Wear a mask. Unless you're listening to this after the pandemic's over, then I guess be safe.
Oh yeah. Be a mask.
also,
I mean, no, wait.
If
Did I
you're-
just say
if
be a
you're safe,
mask?
wear a mask. Be a mask.
Be a mask.
Be
Yeah.
safe and be a mask.
Exactly. Josh, you have any final words?
Oh man.
I mean, that sounded like a threat. I didn't mean any final words. Do you have a final? Would you?
Tell my family I love them.
Do you have any last words?
Any last words? Because you're dead.
Enjoy your last podcast, Josh. You're dead afterwards.
No.
Oh God. Okay, so do you have anything to say, Josh, to the world?
I just did.
Oh, okay then.
I mean,
so everyone tell
yeah.
Josh's
Fun.
family that
This
he
was
loves
super
them,
fun.
and everyone go follow at Backyard Trash Talk on Instagram, just a shameless
Follow.
plug, and go subscribe to Laddi, and go subscribe to Ace Mations SL, and yeah, I will see you guys
Yeah.
next week.
Ooh.
See you guys then.
I won't see you, but have a good week.